Hello all, Jamie here from Craft Mania, and today I wanted to take you through these because if I'm going to be honest with you, I had no idea what they were, why I needed them, or what we do with them. But they've been flying off the shelves quicker than we can keep up with, which is always a sign that I'm missing something, which is kind of common. So I thought I would dig into them. But if you've seen them and thought, well, I've got no idea what they are, then we're in for a treat because I've had a little tiny sneaky peek in this one and these are a bit mind-blowing. There is so much in here. They are ridiculous. So if we just start off, should we have a little look at this one to begin with? This is Hot Cocoa and Holly, and they class themselves as junk journal and ephemera books. They tell us on the front that you can cut and create 160 images for junk journal, college, scrapbooking, card making and paper crafts. There is 32 pages, they're printed on 140 GSM, they're acid and lignin free, and they're A4 in size. So we know lots from the cover, but that didn't prepare me from what I was actually going to find inside them, or for the value for money included. Now I always love this. When you turn over the cover of a book, you know that you're not particularly going to be using the cover, although to be honest, although I say that out loud, I can see actually I could quite easily trim that part off and I've got the front to an 8x8 card. So actually perfectly usable image there if I want to. This is even printed, the cover, on a nice uncoated cardstock. It's quite a thick cardstock, so certainly could actually be a wraparound or could be used as a matte and layer on my card. But they've thought about that. You might not wish to use this, you might not wish to contend with the writing. So on the reverse, let's start printing some elements that we can go in, trim out and use. And this is giving you a bit of a glimpse into what you're going to be seeing in or throughout this booklet. Now, on the front here, it told us that we are including 4 transparent adhesive pages. I wasn't too sure what that meant, what that actually meant I could do with them, what type of images they were going to be, or how usable they would be. This is our first one. Doesn't that look interesting? So straight away, we can start trimming into these elements, we can start using these, we can start playing around with these, making our very own stickers, choosing where we wish to cut them, how much we wish to use of them, how big we want them to be to form our very own sticker elements. This, if it was a sheet of stickers on its own, designer brand, I reckon we could be looking at what, £4 or £5 for that sheet of stickers on its own. Bear that in mind when we get through this book and when we talk to you about the price at the end of it. Moving on to our next one. These ones are printed images, perfectly snippable, perfectly usable. Are these not the most cutest bears you've ever seen? They are lovely. Now I'm going to speed this up a bit because there is a lot to go through. Now this I love as well. Not only are they giving us images on one side, let's say we don't like the images, we don't really want this lovely window scene. Do not fear, completely usable back as well. So we can choose whether we're working with the front or the reverse. This is also really lovely. If you look behind the images, not only have we been given the image, in the background we've also got some script printed, we've got some texture, we've got some blending. That's great because it means that when we come to snip this out, if we don't go all the way around it too neatly and we want to cut it out with a die, maybe we want it in a circle or a square or an element, no fear. There is pattern and edge to it instead of just harsh white lines, which makes them so much more usable, so much more realistic, and so much easier to cut out and use. Now that's giving me very vintage Christmas. Now whether that's a scrapbook page, whether that's a piece of wrapping I'm going to do with it, whether it is a bookmark, whether it's a decoration, there are so many ways in which I could be taking that off and using it. Now you're going to get bored of seeing me do this, so we're not going to do it for every one, but we are back to another sticker sheet. Now look at these images. Look how cute they are under the little lights. Isn't that gorgeous? Gingerbread house, little wordings again, little sentiments. These are beautiful. Back to another printed sheet of usability. Big background here or big picture frame here. That could be framed, couldn't it? I'm saying the words picture frame because I look at that. Imagine just framing that, bringing in some glue or some glitter glue, adding on some glittery highlights. That is the perfect frameable image. Now we've got kind of night skies going on, these moody, lovely skies. I'm seeing our lovely sleigh and reindeer die set being added to the top of that. Front of the card done. You could even do the same up here. Another little set of bears. They could easily be cut out and layered in the front there if you wanted them to be. Aren't these the most beautiful images? Look at that. Again, we talk about frameability. We talk about ready to go. That is the perfect image. Now, we are not even, I don't even think halfway through this book, so we need to speed up because I want to take you through a couple of these. So I'm going to stop waffling about every gorgeous image and we're going to speed up a bit. Another sticker sheet there. More sheets as we're going through this. Isn't that gorgeous? That's lovely. Oh, I get a bit carried away with these. But I can see these now in my card making, I can see them in my scrapbooking, I can see them in my home decor. These ones, these are rather yummy. Look at this. These are, again, I know you've seen me do this many times, but these transparent stickers, look at that. And imagine that being used on like a little tea light holder or a little lantern, little decoration, something along them lines. Now, talking of cards or journals or album, oh my goodness, look at this. I was excited at the envelope. But look at all that lot. So here we've got 2 envelopes. We've got some matching tags. We've got some little sentiment. I should imagine these are plain on the reverse because we are obviously aiming to use them for this side. Stop it. Even the reverse to this lot, all the way through, is printed so that we've then got pattern on our envelopes. We've got pattern on our gift tags. We've got pattern on every one of them sentiment pieces. Now this goes all the way around. This is actually the cover. So it's all done in the same way as the cover and it's all matching throughout to give you all of them extra components. Now you look at all of these usable, trimmable pieces, you throw in all of those sticker sheets, you think of all of those backing papers we've gone through, all of those different elements we have seen. I don't know about you, I'm predicting quite a hefty price point for these journals or Ephemera books or paper books, whatever you wish to call them. Recommended retail price £11.99 for that booklet. Special offer price £10.79. Over £10 here in the UK means you're going to receive free P&P. So £10.79 is going to get you all of that booklet posted to you through your door. I don't know about you, I'm rather blown away by that one. Shall we have a look at a couple more? This one's Hello Fall. I'm going to do this a bit quicker. But you think of our beautiful new autumn collection, which is coming and is going to be with us, all of those stamps, all of those different pieces. Then you look at this pad and start thinking of all of the different things we're going to be able to create. More sticker sheets, more imagery, more snippability, more backgrounds to build up on top of, more gift tags to cut out, more panels that are already done for us, more elements. Look at that scene. That's glorious, isn't it? Look at this though. Oh, even a little stack of books. These are gorgeous. Oh, that house. Look, and look, oh, look at the image. Honestly, I get a bit carried away. I love a good paper pad. I can just think of all of the pages I want to make, all of the stories I want to tell, all of the cards I want to be creating. These again, stickers, those kind of transparent sticker elements that we're going to be able to trim out and layer onto our frames, onto our candle holders, onto our decor, all of those pieces. Look at that for a beautiful autumnal background. Look at the story that that image alone is telling. And then think of snipping all of these bits out and building them up with it. Oh, honestly, what a booklet. Whether you're going to take this into journaling, whether you're taking it into card making, whether you're taking it into scrapbooking, whether you're taking it into decorations, you are going to have so much fun with these journals. I don't even know how I'm going to pick because so far we've seen the Hot Cocoa and Holly booklet. We've now had a little look at the Hello Fall booklet. Should we take you off on another tangent? Let's have a look at Frozen Land. So this one's rather gorgeous, isn't it? Already from the cover, that is a beautiful picture that's full of usability. Even before we, honestly, even before we delve on in. So again, more imagery here on the reverse of the page. First sticker sheet in this booklet. More beautiful images come. Look at that. That's lovely, isn't it? That is glorious. I know I'm getting carried away, but aren't these just absolutely stunning images? Another sticker sheet here for you to cut out and trim out. That looks like a certain brand of castle, doesn't it? Very, very, very cool. I like the icicles coming down the top here as well. Love the little spell books and the wands coming through. So, oh, look at that castle. That's a proper ice castle, isn't it? Very, very, very Elsa-esque going on here. But look at these little usable pieces that have been dotted throughout. Every possible area has been thought of and been used to create every piece that we want to build up. That there, front of a card, corner of a page, major element for our home decor. That's before we think of all of these pieces at the top. I love these. There is so much, look at that. And I don't know how well you're going to see it, but they've even printed over the top there. This isn't textured, it is completely flat, but look at that beautiful texture they've managed to print into it, that depth that they've created. That is such a beautiful sheet that I can then see that I can bring in and collage over the top of with all of these different elements throughout this booklet. You are going to have a lot of fun, and I would hate to even try and guess how many cards, how many pages, how many projects you would be able to make these, again, stickers, out of just one of these booklets. Now you're going to have to tell me in the comments, are you looking at this and thinking junk journaling? Are you looking at this thinking scrapbooking? Are you thinking home decor? Are you thinking card making? Are you thinking gift giving? What are you thinking? Where are you taking this? What do you want to be achieving with all of the elements found throughout one of these booklets? What are you aiming to do with it? Now this one, 4 transparent sticker sheets in there, 160 images, 160 images, 160 images, 4 transparent sheets in each of them. Don't forget, recommended retail price $11.99. Special offer here at Craftmania, just $10.99 per one. Now, if you looked at them and thought, well, I don't know, he's right, I need all of them. I need the hot cocoa on holly. I need the hello fall. I need the frozen land. I'm sorry to tell you, that isn't where it stops. We've got Christmas vibes. We've got codex. We've got book lovers. We've got cookbook. We've got summer days. We've got Wizard Academy. We've got, oh, summer days. We've got 2 of them. Let's skip that one. Cabinet of Curiosities, Wanderlust, Woodland Party, and that one looks cool, doesn't it? Dark Acamedia. I can't even pronounce it. It doesn't matter. It's glorious. Now you look through these, all of the different options and items you're going to be having throughout them, all of the stories you're going to be able to tell, all of the journals you're going to be able to create, all of the cards you're going to be able to create with. These are a must, aren't they? Value for money off the charts, and all available right now at Craftmania. Every single one of these is on offer, should be $11.99, only £10.79 each, including UK P&P. I'm going to pop a link in the description to this video where it's going to take you straight to the page that you're going to find all of these junk journals and Ephemera booklets. If you have any questions, pop them in the comments and I'll do my very best to answer them for you. But I have a feeling, just like me, you are going to be falling in love with these and you're going to want to collect them all so that you can be taking this style of artwork into every papercraft creation you make from here on out. Because if you can see, like I can see, how beautiful the imagery is and the incredible value for money found within every single one of these books. Thank you very much for watching today. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. And don't forget to pop onto the website www.craftmaniacrafts.com to check out these items and over 10,000 more. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.